Hi!
Thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Have a seat. Please introduce yourself to the camera.
Hello, my name is Elsie.
Elsie, you've recently moved to Melbourne. Why did you want to move to Melbourne?
I wanted to move to Melbourne to change it up a little bit. Got very bored of the area that I was living in, and you can do more stuff in Melbourne.
Has it been an overwhelming experience for you with such a massive change?
I didn't find it overwhelming because I lived in the city before I lived where I lived before, and then I've been coming up for my sister's house, so it kind of just like, it was fine. It was just the adaptation in the first week, and I think I'm fine now. It's like being in Sims, really.
Really?
Yeah, you know, you have to go to work, you come home, and it's this happy fun time with your friend. But that's why Erica's good, because like, you know, you come home and you're seeing your friend. So
Yeah.
it's pretty nice.
So do you enjoy living with Erica?
Mm.
Okay, if there's anyone else in the world that you could have as a roommate, I'm talking famous people,
Yeah.
Barack Obama, who would you want it to be?
Kanye West.
Kanye.
Yeah. Imagine all the bonkers stuff he would do. Like, it would be hectic as hell. Yeah, so I just like the idea of living with him, and then maybe I make love with him.
Maybe.
Maybe. that could be on the cards.
Let's bring it back on track.
Okay.
And my last question is, what advice would you have for people from Ocean Grove or from elsewhere looking and living in Melbourne?
Take it slow.
Take it slow.
Take it slow, take it steady.
Right, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us on the summer show today. I wish you all the best for living in Melbourne, and let me know how it goes with Kanye West.
Thank you for having me, and I hope you do your Kanye best.
I think the most problematic aspect for me may have just been how much I shot. I probably got like 2 videos worth 10 minutes each of footage that I had to crop down, and it was just way too much in the end. I think this resulted in a lot of the video looking really jumpy or inconsistent. At the end of the day, it just comes down to my time management. I thought that I needed a lot more footage than I actually did. So that's something that I'll definitely have to work on. And then something that I think I did well was the setting. I think that the background looked really nice and it was really easy on the eyes and wasn't too bland or boring. I even put a little plant there to spice things up a little. So I think I did a good job on that. One of the key learning discoveries for me can be summarised by this quote by Michael Ravages from the Week 10 reading, which is, good interviewing comes from really listening to what other people mean as well as what they say or don't say. Work intuitively in the moment, dig deeply, and always ask for stories and examples. At first the interview was pretty tense and kind of giggly, and I kind of struggled to respond to what Elsie was saying to me. But I think towards the end of the interview I definitely opened up a little bit and got a bit more comfortable and was responding to what Elsie was saying, and that really allowed her to open up more and get more depth answers and feel a lot more comfortable as well. I learned after recording my interview subject that I should have directed her a bit more. One thing that was missing from my work was a bit of B-roll footage. I think that's because, you know, Elsie and I were probably both a little bit tense and there wasn't a lot of hand movement happening. It was really just all face and speaking. And I also would have liked to ask her to keep her answers more direct, because she would ramble a little bit and go on spiels, but I only had 2 minutes. So some of her answers were worth like a minute of footage and it was just way too much. But that's my mistake. I should have told her before to be direct. And I think if I get a chance to conduct another interview, I'll definitely find out what I want from my interview subject and kind of give them a little bit of notice beforehand. And I think that will also help them feeling comfortable. If they lose track of what they're saying or not sure what to do, they can rely on what I've already directed of them.
That's perfect.